Oh, hey, look who we got in the studio.
Hey, welcome back.
Man, it's been a long time.
It has
been a while.
When was the last time?
I haven't been here, I think. I was going to say in a year, but that's not true. I came for a games prep camp.
But we didn't do a podcast, did we?
Who knows? What's up, man?
Hey, pal. Hey, everyone else.
What's
Hey,
new
Max.
in the world of Noah, huh?
Ba-ba.
Pow.
Got married. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's like the coolest new thing I got.
Do we want to show your tattoo?
I'd have
yet.
to take my pants off.
Whoa. Where's this?
I got a thigh tattoo,
Oh.
and I'm wearing like long pants, so
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
have to. Anyway, it's our wedding.
That might get us more
bouquet.
views.
It's true. I'm willing to. How much you paying?
That'll be the thumbnail.
Yeah, perfect.
Wedding? Were you saying wedding?
No, I don't know. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was it. We got married,
it?
which is pretty cool. That happened a month ago, almost exactly this Friday. We celebrated a month, which is crazy because we've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
So a month is.
Yeah.
Did the Open, went to Dubai.
Oh,
came
what
back,
was Dubai
Came to
like?
Atlanta.
Yeah, whatever. We'll
What?
talk about quarterfinals instead of Dubai.
Well, hold on. But this is your last season, right?
Something like that. As an individual.
As an individual.
Don't get the wrong idea out there.
Does-
I would,
now that you're in the mix, so you've done Open, you've done quarterfinals. Is it sinking in, or is there any feelings coming with it?
yeah, I think I acknowledged the fact that it was my last individual Open playfully when that started. But this weekend, actually, the Open I didn't really get super nervous for. This weekend brings with it a little bit more pressure. And so when I started feeling the nerves, I was like, this is maybe the last time that I'll feel that surrounding a quarterfinals weekend. I'm sure that when I'm on a team, I'll still get nervous, but it'll be different. And so I said to Joanne while we were in the hotel room before coming over here on Thursday to do the first set of tests, it was like a weird, bittersweet feeling. Like there was a little bit of, what's the word? Like a sense of relief. Like, I don't have to feel these funky feelings anymore, and that's kind of nice. But also, I'm sure I'm going to miss it when I'm out of it.
I felt kind of emotional about it. I know I shouldn't, and I have other athletes, but I was like, this is weird. We've been doing this for a really long time.
Yeah.
And this will be the last hurrah.
Yeah, and I would imagine that the Travis thing also plays into that for you, that he's not doing it. So you've got two of your main athletes. Are we both about to cry?
No.
Your eyes are getting watery.
Are you crying?
A little bit.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Oh,
But
speaking of, I'm not crying, you're crying, Noah. When you got the Spirit of the Games award, I was setting up, and I'll be damned if I didn't tear up when it was all happening. I was like,
You do have a heart.
wow.
yeah, it happened.
Grinch.
I was like looking around. I was like, please, no one.
Taking pictures
Flip
of
the
Chris.
camera on you. Thanks, man.
Great moment.
Yeah, it was cool. Hopefully this year something cool happens to like close it all out. I don't know what it'll be, but I don't know. I can't
Back
do
to
the
back.
Back-to-back Spirit of the Games.
No. Maybe I'll just win it.
You
finally.
should. Yeah, I like that.
Should I? I've been waiting, so
Yeah.
I may as well.
You might as well
finally try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody does get the Spirit of the Games, you should run up and take it.
Give
And
me
be like,
that.
this is mine.
It's my last year. I don't. Is it appropriate to do the shoes thing if you're still going to compete on a team the next year? Probably not. As
I don't.
Much.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you like people have laid out their shoes?
Yeah, and that as a thing on its own seems kind of silly. I
Maybe
think,
just lay out one shoe.
Sure. Or like move the
Or your-
shoes over to where the
or your
teams are
shirt.
sitting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right, so quarterfinals.
Whoa.
What are you thinking so far? Before we watch this workout, what's your overall thoughts for this year?
I feel like it was very similar to the last couple years, which is nice because I've enjoyed quarterfinals the last few years. It's been very low pressure, always by chance. Like I think I fell into that on the first year, and then that kind of just continued to be the case where I was like, oh, this can be a fun weekend where I knock out all the workouts super early, get to kind of hang out the rest of the weekend. I'm aware that other people are a little bit stressed out and having to put a lot of like thought and
Focus,
pressure and
redo,
yeah,
strategy,
all of that, and it's almost nice to disconnect from that. So that was how I was feeling coming into this. I knew that we would do a couple of the workouts on the first day, finish the rest. Whatever they were, however we did the split, I wanted to be done with them by Friday so that Saturday, Sunday, we could just hang out up here and do whatever we wanted to. Joanne came with me as well, so even more so I wanted to not just have her.
So you did
sitting in
3
the
on day
gym.
1.
Yes.
That wasn't the plan. You just felt it.
Yeah, that was how we had done it actually, years 1 and 2 as well. And it was 9 p.m. on Thursday night. I had done 2 already. and was contemplating whether or not I should do another. The gym was like broken down.
Jake was still here though, no?
Jake was still here.
What was the rule y'all were saying? Like if you go grab the bar and you do a clean and it feels empty bar feels like 44 pounds instead of 45, then you'll do it?
That was what Jake had said, and it did, man. It just felt good. I would say it felt like 42.
Oh,
but we decided on a whim to do it. There was a cool little group of people here too, the judges that had been brought in, had been working all day, and obviously I only needed one for me, and then Jake ended up jumping in as well. But I think for them to be able to just watch as fans of the sport was cool
after
too.
a long day of just hustling.
Yeah.
It was a good little moment.
So for me, that was almost the inspiration. That a couple of them had said that. They're like, oh, I want to see that. That I was like, okay, I can kind of put on a show for these guys. And it was a cool environment. There was nobody there but them and you guys. So we did that one at 9:30. We're done with 1, 2, and 3. Came in on Friday and did 4 and 5. And this is the wrap up.
So we're actually
but real quick,
it's Sunday and quarterfinals is still going on.
Yeah.
Noah's been done for 2 days. So just to give context.
Pimping ain't easy. So real quick before we click play, favorite workout and least favorite workout?
Probably for the first time, I'd have to do a little more reflecting on the other years. I would say that I enjoyed all of the tests this year. I thought they were just fun. Like, I'm not saying from an analysis of whether it was a good, well-rounded test, whether or not I liked it, but I enjoyed them all. There was not one of them that sucked or that I thought was dumb. Favorite one, though, honestly, might...
Say it just to make the video better.
Yeah, this one was my favorite for sure. But I think the one that we did late on Thursday night was cool.
The burpee box jump, clean and jerk.
Yeah, event 3. I don't know, just because it was a slower paced workout, like you didn't have to really hurt in the sense that you're pacing the burpee box jumps and then you have to kind of respect the weight that was on that bar, 275, and I executed well, all clean reps. So I probably could have pushed it a little harder and done better on that one, but I think I enjoyed the experience of that.
All right, I have 2 more questions.
Okay, hit them.
What do you think about cross unders being in it? Because I feel like I heard some people were so upset and then quit the sport because of it.
Dang, really? Actually, I believe that.
Well, hey, survival of the fittest.
Legitimately.
I mean, I don't love them. Even when they were at the games, it wasn't my favorite. I figured that they would come back, and I know you did too, and I'm very grateful that we assumed because I've been practicing them for the last month. If I hadn't been and this came up, I'd be screwed. I don't know if it would have been so much so that I wouldn't have qualified for semifinals, but I probably would have gotten maybe 2 rounds of that workout versus almost 7.
I mean, that would have kept you out.
Really?
Legitimately, yeah.
Yeah, well.
It just seems like you can't go much faster on those. Is that true?
Yeah.
Like, once you get your top speed, you're not really going to go much faster?
I think you could probably clean it up and like if
so
I was
you
a
think
little
in a couple
more
years,
efficient.
we'll see people going way quicker?
Yeah, so the speed of it gets faster as you get more skilled because you can use a faster rope and you can get way... Like it's kind of the same thing as double unders when purple people
leaders.
when purple people first start, they're jumping big, they're jumping high, they're lifting their knees up. It's kind of the same now that slowly it'll just get like more refined.
Okay.
And also what we did, the single crosses this weekend is like a single under.
Yeah.
And the games guys, like now that they had that in quarterfinals, almost undoubtedly the double crosses are going to come back at semifinals or the games, which again, I don't love, but it's like the rules of our game. And if I want to play the game, I need to play by the rules.
What don't you love about it? That it's novel or that it's, or just the movement itself?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't like the way that it was introduced last year where it was on the fly. And if you didn't have it, you just
and if you didn't have a rope to prepare to do it, you just figured it out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that. And I don't know. It does. There's something about like schoolyard stuff that doesn't fit in with like high intensity.
I've said if they're going to have that, the teams better be double dutching this year. I want to see the teams double dutch.
That would be hysterical. That would get people to quit the sport.
I mean, that honestly sounds like a silly concept when we're talking about it here now, but if people had talked about doing cross rope, whatever, before they did it, we would have probably felt the same way about it. So,
all right, you heard us, HQ. Let's see
the other question. The other question was V-up. What are your thoughts about that one?
Yeah,
because those are really the only 2 like controversial things that showed up in this, right?
Yeah, I mean the wall facing handstand push-ups. I wouldn't say it's controversial,
it's kind
but
of a new movement.
Every workout kind of had its own little unique twist, which seems to be Bosman's style as he's putting his signature on all of these tests. I I don't know. I thankfully, by chance, had an exposure to them on the day that Joanna and I got married a month ago. Me and a couple of my buddies did a workout on the beach that morning, and we did V-ups in them, and there were a ton of them, just like the way we didn't format the workout very well. It was like an hour long, and I did a bunch of them there and kind of found a rhythm with them, thankfully, that helped me this weekend.
Did Boz tell you beforehand, before your wedding? Like, hey,
yeah, it was our wedding gift. No, not at all.
All right, let's watch this workout.
All right. Hope you enjoyed this convo with Max and Noah Ohlsen. To watch Noah do CrossFit Quarterfinals workout number 5, check out this clip right here.